We need to stop normalizing saying that lowering your hair or drying your hair with blower will damage your hair and scalp. So for us, if we air dry our hair, there's a possibility that can cause fungus in our scalp if you don't dry it with blower, and the dust particles can accumulate or settle on your hair. So what I suggest for everyone to blower your hair after you shower or after you take a bath, and you can just put heat protection or heat resistant to protect your hair strands. That is actually the best and healthiest way for your scalp and hair.
When it comes to fragrances, a lot of people think that the higher the concentration, the better. So in the last couple of years, the terms extrait de parfum has been creating a lot of buzz because thinking that, oh, there is a higher concentration in the fragrance, therefore I get more value for money. But actually, that's not always the case. There are some instances where concentration, when it becomes uncontrolled, actually does not follow IFRA regulations anymore. And IFRA is a body that is able to share information on the allergens that are in the fragrances. If a company or if an organization follows that, that means your perfume is safe for your skin. So when some fragrance houses create too high of a concentration, let's say 50%, 55%, chances are some of those ingredients might already not be following IFRA. Therefore, it can create allergic reaction on the skin or something even worse. Higher concentration is not always better.
I think the most common problem right now will be the skincare dusting, which is something like people or manufacturer, they put excessive amount of unknown ingredients into the products to claim that they have like retinols, PDRNs or something like that, but the concentration is very low to be actually effective.
The overly nitpicking with the Filipino beauty or like the brands. Of course, constructive criticism is okay, and I think we actually need that to grow and to like improve our brands or like formulation, packaging, etc. But I think it's becoming a hate train na, to the point that it's literally straight up hate instead of like giving feedback on like how a brand could improve something about their products, their like everything. It's okay to be picky with a lot of things, especially now na it's representing Filipinos, right? We don't give the same energy to international brands where in fact naman na it happens to everything. Like for example, a defective packaging happens to an international brand, but we don't do the same thing na ginagawa natin to Filipino brands. And to the point na there's some sort of hate train now when someone like starts it, everyone just tuloy-tuloy na siya. And I think we have to also acknowledge the efforts of Filipino beauty kasi look at how far we've come, diba? So I think tama naman na we can give feedback on how to improve things. Merong boundary between feedback and then just hate.
So there are a few type of exosomes. There are human exosomes and there are plant exosomes. And please, if you think that plant exosomes will do something to you, they don't. They simply don't work because they have completely different structure. And human exosomes are not taken directly from human. They're actually made in a laboratory.
Would be the maximalist beauty routine. And I think that's really hyped up in social media, or the misconception of that would be really found in social media. And I think it might be a little problematic because some people's skin might not be suitable for all the ingredients that our social media brands would be advertising online, right? Because there's not really much regulation when it comes to online. So you really have to be careful about what kinds of products fit your skin and what kinds of products don't, so that you can take care of yourself, of course. Yeah.